The rise of digital streaming platforms has significantly impacted Uganda's entertainment industry by providing local TV shows and films with greater accessibility to global audiences. Platforms like Netflix, Showmax, and YouTube have opened up opportunities for Ugandan filmmakers, actors, and content creators to showcase their work beyond national borders. Mushema Housen is a leading Ugandan actor known for his captivating roles in multiple TV series across the country. His highly anticipated new TV series, Prefect, will launch this month. He joins me in studio. Mushema, thank you so much for joining us today here on The Voice of America. So we're talking about how streaming platforms have been a game changer in Uganda's entertainment industry. How have things changed for you as an actor?
First of all, Jackson, thank you so much for having me at Voice of America at Red Carpet Show. America.
My guy.
So thank you so much. You're a legend back home, and you've done a lot.
I appreciate you,
people know you so much.
You.
And for us, it's a dream to meet you, man.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for everything. First of all, thank you. I'll say again, thank you so much. So the question, you say, how have they impacted the film industry? Now we have new work that is coming out, especially the fact that we have key players like Choice coming into with Showmax. You know, we lack more of those to put in more money, to put in more creativity, and teaching the new
content creators,
the way outside market we compete with the standards back the side, you know. So they're really trying so hard, but we need more of Showmax, Netflix to come through.
So these platforms have helped you elevate your game in a way.
So much, because right now we have our show like Sanyu being previewed in South Africa. You know, the ratings. Earlier we talked about the ratings, and you know, back then we didn't have how to know that whether the show is being watched by how many people. Right now we know that the show is being downloaded by this kind of numbers, and these numbers help to bring in money, because now we know media works with numbers.
Right.
Yeah. Absolutely. Once you see the numbers, you know there's money.
There's money, exactly.
There's audience. You know? You can't be doing something for zero audience.
Absolutely. Yeah, so advertisers chase the numbers. It's a numbers game.
Exactly.
How did you start into acting yourself?
First of all, I started as a model. And I did that for a couple of years as a model in the fashion business. I won awards back in Uganda. I modeled on Tanzania on platforms like Swahili Fashion Week back in Tanzania, and so many shows around East Africa. I was in magazine shoots, underwear shoots, name it.
Yeah, you've been around.
I've been around. So when I crossed over to film, it was the same strategy I used. I said, you know what, I'm back to zero. I have to learn new stuff. So I started with theater. I crossed over from theater, from the shows we did, like Tragedy of Macbeth, and then into film we did the Hostel series. We've done shows with NTV, Second Chance, the remake of a Telemundo show, and then so many shows. Right now the current one that is booming in East Africa or in Uganda as well, it is Sanyu. It's 880 episodes, 4 years of filming.
Wow.
On a set.
Wow.
You know, it's a success. We are happy.
And you're currently working on a new project, launching soon.
Yeah, we are launching Prefects.
Yeah.
A show that was filmed in Kenya with Kenyan and Ugandan actors. Such a great show that depicts the political atmosphere in Africa, where we look at the powers of prefect.
In school. Yes. I like that.
A prefect has more power than a teacher.
Yeah, absolutely. I remember that as a person who went to school in East Africa.
Imagine yes. A prefect has more power than a teacher. A teacher, why are you taking my student from class? Shut up. He didn't lay his bed. He didn't make his bed. I'm going to punish him. Imagine. So the political atmosphere shows you the power that the student has vis-a-vis the
current political leaders in the country.
Yes, so we're looking at that, and the reason why it was filmed in Nairobi is because of the political atmosphere back home in Uganda. It's not being welcomed. The idea wasn't welcomed enough, you know, because anything political in Uganda can land you into trouble. So we just had to film it away from Uganda. So to be on the safer side, even right now, a few things that we've done have landed us in trouble back home. So that's the reason why, as artists, we are facing a huge problem back home.
So that's some of the issues.
So we are limitations. We are really limited to when it comes to creativity. So we cannot touch a few things. When you touch something small and goes into the media center, be like, You talked about political. You remove that movie. What is that? No.
So there's a lot of sensitivities around political content.
So we are limited.
Yeah.
As creators,
Outside of political content, what other types of content resonate with local audiences in Uganda?
There's so much. I mean, we've done so much content regarding culture. You know, how we have so many tribes, and you know, we have Uganda as its own. I mean, in our movies we show that we can speak Luganda, and it resonates to so many people. You know, one of the movies I did was in Lusoga as well. There was a little bit of
local language.
It's a local language back home. So you see every time we put a local language into our content, people happy. It makes people happy.
They connect easily.
They connect so easily. So at some point they say, we thought these guys are from Ghana or Nigeria until we spoke the local languages.
Oh,
really?
Like,
are we this good now? They're like, yeah, we're this good.
I guess it's a stamp of approval.
Exactly, it's a stamp of approval. Yeah. So
how is it for you as an actor to switch from one language to act in one language or in a language that you don't usually speak?
So starting to act, I started acting in English, and you know, English is like the most commonly spoken language back in Uganda. It's like our official language. So when it comes to the local languages, we have so many tribes, about 54 tribes, and each tribe has its own language. So to pick one language to use, it limits your market. But acting in one is really amazing as well. But it was a challenge because of the wording. We have so many words in some of these languages. So the script sometimes can exceed in actual time.
So when you're adapting it from one language to the local language,
So you have to make sure that it fits into the time frame. Maybe if it's a movie like a feature film, it has to be in 1.5 hours or maybe 2 hours, depending on how your feature film is.
But if you went with the language, you'd probably be 2 hours or 3 hours
or something. So sometimes
you have to figure out how to condense it in ways it can fit the...
And maybe also putting subtitles has helped a little bit, because right now the film that we did, Makula, is it aired in Toronto Film Festival recently.
Tulina amateeka tuzukka ssaawa 11 n'ekitundu wangi buli tteeka ly'onoomenyanga kibonerezo.
Growing up, which actors inspired you, they say, in Hollywood?
In Hollywood, yeah. There's Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris,
Chuck Norris was my guy. Guy was inspiring me so much. And then one I had a crush on was Chino Brain.
Chino Brain. Oh my! I don't think kids now know who those people are nowadays.
Those ones inspired me so much. But right now we know that Denzels have done so much work to inspire us, even if they don't know us. The Daniel Kaluyas from here, we love them so much back home. Rupita Nyong'o, she has done so much as well to inspire so many African actors and actresses. They all want to be like her. I wish she knows, you know, we have Mwine from Uganda as well, such a good guy.
Mwine, yes,
he comes back home and we talk and we have a little chat. We have so many actors that are coming back home. Kasumba also, you know, we have Amito now, the top model here. We have so many models here as well. Yeah, there's so many inspirations from here that look up to.
Part of the diaspora community, that are still pouring in and invested in the Ugandan industry.
They inspire us in a way.
Yeah,
as
absolutely.
Well. Yeah.
Mushema, thank you so much for joining us.
I'm so humbled. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I appreciate
it.
Yeah.